You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. Good morning.
Right back, Turbo.
Top. That's nice.
This is D. Lachey original.
Oh, what is it?
This is it's an Africa.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Thank you very much. You motivated me.
It's
with
from
D.
D.
Lachey.
Lachey. It's not from Pakistan. What did I say it was from?
The alpaca
the
cow.
one shop that survived the Mount Vesuvius.
Not Vesuvius.
Exploding in Pompeii. This is one shop left in Pompeii that sells fancy
Dress up
clothing.
today, boy.
It's going to a business meeting,
Oh,
Tristan.
I missed the memo.
I missed the memo. Listen,
You
I was
lipstick
on the
and
way
ting?
out the door like you. I had on a full sweatsuit, and she was like, "Oh, remember this thing?" Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Y'all look sharp.
We outside doing the Lord's work, Tristan.
Y'all looking
The
sharp.
Lord's.
Yeah.
We is working and working it.
Because
Okay.
this year is going to be different.
It's gonna be different.
It's going to be different. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building today. Fresh off of a great show yesterday for Super
Very
Tuesdays.
good show yesterday. Is any of them scarves around here? I'd like to wrap one of those around
Okay, you
here.
should have worn that today.
Nice
I
scarf.
should have
It
worn
was.
it.
It's so thick and nice.
It was so thick. I put
Yeah.
it on my neck and I was like, I am hot.
It reminded me of one of them scars from Coming to America when they first
Yes.
came. Yeah.
I'm
They went into the gift shop
Yeah,
and bought
right.
mad things.
Yo, I'm gonna go get my scarf before
I
we go
watched
over
that
the-
movie again the other day. Hilarious.
Classic.
You know
Hilarious.
what? Noah watched Cool Runnings in school. Cool
Oh, yeah.
Runnings, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it'll say, is it Cool Runnings or Cool Shade?
Yeah, man.
Cool Runnings. And he's so excited. He wants to watch it with the family.
Speaking of cool runnings, the Jamaican bobsled team actually won something big the other day.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. I remember reading that article. Like they won some big competition or what. I was like, really? That's cool running.
I wonder if that's why they're watching it in school then.
Sanka, you dead?
That's what I said, Noah. I said, Noah, did you get to the part where they said Sanka? He was like, yes. He said, yeah, man.
It was so funny watching that movie as a Caribbean baby.
Yeah, because it was like, it's relatable, you know,
Right.
like,
Very,
okay.
very. They did a good
okay.
job with that movie.
They did.
Yeah.
We'll watch. Yeah, that would be a good family movie to watch.
Yes.
With that said, how you feeling this morning, Miss Tony?
Guess what?
What?
I got 1 extra hour of sleep.
That's
last
what I'm
night.
talking about, honey.
I forced myself to shut down last night at 12 o'clock, and I went to sleep pretty quickly. I did try you and I's suggestion. I had took a nice long hot shower.
Okay.
And then got in the bed, and I played games for a little bit. Watched a new show. I'm watching Brilliant Minds now, which is a really good medical show. You know, I love me a medical drama. Noted. Will Trent and High Potential come back tonight, which I'm so super excited about. I'm not going to be able to watch them until tomorrow on Hulu, but I'm very excited that they're coming back. And then I went to sleep, so I was asleep shortly after 12, and I was sleeping. And then around 4 o'clock in the morning, Noah came into my room, and I was so mad because I was like, dude,
I hate that because you don't even know. You wake up startled because how dare
Yeah.
you? Who would mess with your
And I had
slumber?
explained to him prior, because you know me and Noah talk like
Yeah.
two adults in the house. Yo, I'm tired, so I need to go to sleep. All right, don't wake me up. Stay in your room. Whatever. So then I was up for about an hour, but then I was able to go back to sleep, and I slept so good that I slept through the alarm, and ended up having to take him to school this morning. So he ended up being late to school this morning. That's how much I was sleeping. So I woke up feeling really, really refreshed. I think I was awakened in the night. I had an enlightenment moment. Today is a new day.
There's a new dawn.
It's a new day.
And I'm feeling good.
I put a little lotion on my face, put a little oil on my lips.
There you go.
And, it's a new day. My son made me this little thing yesterday because he said he noticed that I was very sad. So it is a cloud holding a heart and giving it a hug. And it says, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to carry it in my purse.
It's all over.
All over. That's that.
What
That's
about
me.
you, Tristan?
I'm good. I was here yesterday. I got doing a whole bunch of work. We did a whole bunch of things, man.
Yeah?
Just tightening up. Shout out to Trini and John.
Oh, nice.
And that's it. And doing some work at the house too.
Well, why don't y'all come do some work at my house?
Nah, I'm doing my child work. Need money, no. Need
That-
money.
Tell her that na Meki.
Come on. That's what friends are for.
What about you, Saucy? How you doing?
You know, I'm doing good. I don't remember. Oh, yesterday I didn't really do much. I just got my nerves done, and then I
Yay.
went home and laid up. The day went pretty fast. I was here for a long time yesterday too, meeting after meeting after meeting, and trying to, lock down a sufficient strategy for the direction of Spark FM in 2026. So we'll see how the next couple of weeks turn out. Yeah,
The next couple of weeks will be good.
yeah. We'll figure this out.
Whatever it
Figure all of
is
this.
what it's going to be.
Exactly, that is, and whatever it is, y'all just be all like, oh, she did that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah. With that said, everybody, let's get this show on the road. We got lots to cover because we didn't get to everything yesterday, so we're gonna get through the local, the national, and the entertainment news today here on Spark FM. Saucy and Friends, let's go.
Run that back, turbo.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Brand new banger. Log on to Spark FM online.
Yeah.
Your number one local radio. The Spark of New England. Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
You're gonna stop.
No, I thought he had a little more peace, like
The thing
here
is,
on
it ain't-
Spark FM.
It ain't working how I wanted it to
Hell,
work. So I said,
because
let
I
me
was,
just
I was waiting for
figure
it.
it out.
I was waiting for my cue. But anyways, we are here today. Today is Wednesday, January the 7th. It's 9:27 a.m. in the morning. Let's see what we have going on for weather. Weather looks like right now it's 34 degrees. We're going to reach a high. Oh, but it feels like 28. We're going to get to a high of 36. So 2 more degrees,
Hey.
and then we'll be there.
take
And then
it.
we're going to drop down low to the 33 degrees. Tonight around, well, it's supposed to be raining or drizzling or this rain sleet thing until about 1 p.m. And then we'll have some pretty clear skies. Wintry mix expected around 10 a.m. Wind gusts up to 11 miles per hour are making the temperature feel like 28. So it's just regular cold as hell outside right now.
I told y'all the house next door to me has like freaking galvanized on their roof or something, right? And so it's a nice pitter patter when it's raining. It sounds like when you're when you're in the islands and the roof is
On the zinc roof?
hitting on the roof. And so and that
Sorry.
yeah, just like that. That hummed me to sleep last night when I was, couldn't sleep. So I feel refreshed though. I do.
Good. That always feels nice
It
when you
does.
feel nice and refreshed.
What is going on around the way?
So yes, around the way news.
Yes, former Healy staffer facing drug trafficking charges was mistakenly paid out a large sum after firing. And random, the police troops were running down the street this morning. Did you
I
see
saw
them?
them. I got a video of them.
Yeah, they were loud. I was like, "What's going on?" But they were doing it. But this isn't when they do it.
I think so.
In January.
Maybe they
Gotta
got
test
different
their stamina.
classes.
Oh,
So they-
There's always one nice black girl at the end, just
Uh-huh.
kind of wallowing by, and she's the one that I always look for, because be like, I know you gonna do what you gotta do
'Cause
to
you-
get where you gotta go.
You know, she's the one from Police Academy with the quiet voice that
Oh,
that ended up
yeah.
being loud.
yeah,
Your lips look nice, Triss. What you got on your
My
lips?
lips look
A
nice.
lip mask.
No.
Oh yeah.
This-
My lips
Thank you.
been the same lips I had all
This is
39 days of my life.
This is my very same lip.
black ass lips.
Don't forget to get your breakfast and all of your lunch special needs here at Finn's Fusion, 1191 Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah.
They are adding nice things to their menu and going to give you guys all that they got for 2026.
Yeah.
So make sure you come patronize my people, because it's a good, nice food, especially the breakfast.
I love it.
Golly, that man make a good
And
breakfast.
a fresh ginger tea or a cocoa tea in the
I told
morning.
him that I can't really be, patronizing his business every day because I'm almost certain it's the reason for my extra
It's
pound.
the voodoo.
It is the extra voodoo. All right.
So
let's
the
get
the former member of Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey's staff accused of trafficking cocaine was erroneously paid out a large sum after he was fired. A spokesperson with the Executive Office of Administration and Finance told Boston 25 that Lamar Cook was paid out. Guess how much he gave? They gave him by mistake.
$31,000.
$31,438 for his unused vacation time after he was dismissed. How much vacation time he had? $31,438 for his unused vacation time. The state has been working to recover the funds. Taxpayer dollars should never go to an individual who engaged in this type of outrageous criminal activity. This payment was erroneously made, and we have taken action to get it back, an Office of Administration and Finance spokesperson stated. The state says that Cook has yet to repay the $31,438. Yeah.
Can you send me this thing?
31,000?
$31,438, and Massachusetts is preparing to take legal action and will file a complaint if he does not return the money. You gonna return? Whose fault is that y'all paid me the money?
That man is gonna be in jail. How he paying you back?
Right, and how he gonna pay you back if he's in jail? He can't transfer the money. And two, if he's not in jail, he better get the F out of here real quick.
Because they gonna get
He
him?
locked up. This is the same
Oh,
guy.
he is
This
locked
the
up.
same
I was about
guy.
to say you
This
better
the
go.
black guy,
This
right?
the black guy with the drug.
He has yet to pay back the money.
No, because he's going to court right now
Uh-huh.
for the drugs. So this is the second thing now.
Right. Oh, okay. But still, I was going to say, if he ain't here, he better go to wherever Asata was and stay down there for a long time. Cook, 45, of Springfield, who had served as a deputy director of Healey's Western Massachusetts office, was arrested in October and charged of trafficking over 200 grams of cocaine, unlawful possession of a firearm, and unlawful possession of ammunition during a traffic stop in Springfield. The arrest of Cook came after prosecutors said investigators searched his former office at the Springfield State Office building in connection with the interception of about 17 pounds of cocaine during a controlled delivery operation at the building the day earlier. That's just so silly.
It's just ridiculous.
He couldn't have done that, right?
I didn't want to believe. This the black man, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe that he would have even initiated this type of probe by getting the things delivered,
To
and
the
I refuse
office?
to. I refuse to still believe that part.
Let me see. He look African. Let me see where he.
I
from.
don't, like this whole story just seems like you wanted to go to jail, maybe.
Yeah, like
maybe
you-
you needed to go.
You needed what you had to get in there?
Yeah.
Something? Well, that just is
Get
just
in
so
there.
silly
Yeah.
to me.
And then why you want to bring that type of attention to yourself? Like on your work? Like you don't shit where you sleep. And I think
Right.
that's a universal understanding.
Yeah.
So I'm confusing as to why he wanted to diarrhea where he lays his head
in his pillow.
in his pillow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What you was seeing? If he's African,
He's a nice
trying to
looking
figure
black
it
man
out.
too. He's married.
I date him.
Because,
I'm
you
in
know,
love after
a lot of
lockup.
Africans tend to be-
Love dirt. You got to get him while they in there.
Love during lockup.
The Massachusetts Department of Justice says that the Brown University shooter blamed the children, that he shot for their deaths. The Department of Justice, alongside law enforcement partners, have been actively investigating the facts and circumstances surrounding the mass shooting at Brown University and the homicide of an MIT professor in Brookline, Mass. The investigation into these horrific acts remain ongoing. As part of the investigation, on December 18, 2025, investigators executed a federal search warrant at a storage facility used by Claudio Manuel Neves Valente, the Portuguese national responsible for the senseless murders. During the search of the storage facility, the FBI recovered an electronic device containing a series of short videos made by Neves Valente after the shootings. During the Department of Justice today, the Department of Justice released a summary of transcripts of these videos, which have been translated from Portuguese to English.
From a killer with no hint of regret. Tonight, investigators revealing the man who opened fire at Brown University and killed an MIT professor had recorded a series of videos before he took his own life.
But the videos don't answer what may be the most critical question. Julie McDonald spoke with a student who survived the shooting. Julie, he says we may never know the motive.
That's right, Lisa. And without any remorse, the killer in these videos said that his only objective was to leave on his own terms in a way where others would suffer more than he did. I am not going to apologize because during my lifetime, no one sincerely apologized to me. Chilling and hateful reflections released by the U.S. Department of Justice Tuesday. Some of the final words and thoughts of Claudio Neves Valente, the gunman who police say carried out the deadly Brown University shooting last month. In the New Hampshire storage unit where the shooter's body was found, investigators recovered video recordings he'd left behind, confessing to the killings and shedding light on his disturbing resolve. In Portuguese, he said, "It was 6 months, not 6 months, 6 semesters. I had already planned this for a little more."
I'm like, 6 semesters? That's a long time. That was before I even was there, right? So this is my first semester, right? Like, I'm a freshman, so this is before I was even there.
Why'd I get shot?
Survivor Jacob Spears spoke with WBZ, recovering from his home in Georgia. He was shot in the back as bullets fired through the engineering.
Because this is a long clip.
No, that's terrible.
I didn't know that there was somebody that was shot and survived. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that.
Which one?
young
Yeah.
black boy.
There was. Yeah. But he's right. Why you still mad?
What I do?
Yeah, go to the ones that you was mad at.
6 semesters ago.
I don't want you to go there.
No.
I also don't want you to shoot me. I didn't do it.
If catching a stray was
a man.
was
a
a person, I suppose. State Rep China Tyler to pay back $6,000 after spending campaign funds on personal uses, including takeout and a salon visit. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, we people don't learn. We people don't learn.
According to public records, the charges included $233 at a braiding salon, various Uber Eats deliveries, and $100 for a AAA membership, which T-Mobile gives you for free. A Roxbury lawmaker has agreed to pay the state $6,000 after she spent several $1,000s in campaign funds last year on personal expenses that range from Dunkin' orders to a salon visit, according to campaign finance regulators. The Office of Campaign and Political Finance faulted Democratic State Rep China Tyler for spending about $5,644 in campaign money for her personal use. A January 9th disposition
I was gonna
agreement
say,
shows.
back up now. Hold on now.
Right, if you're campaigning, you have to maintain.
Yeah, you have to get your hair done.
Right,
You have to eat.
Right, you got to
need coffee.
feed your staffers, maybe give them a
Yeah.
little. I don't understand what the
This
issue
is what people. This is what you get your campaign money to do. Buy
reaching, yeah,
posters
they
and
reaching.
things like that. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't
The
like
lawmaker already reimbursed her campaign an additional $827 in erroneous personal expenditures, according to the agreement. Public records shed some light on the charges, which included $233 at a hair braiding salon, various takeout orders and Uber Eats, and $100 for AAA membership. You got to make sure that you got AAA.
I can't have AAA as it. I can't get my car off the road if it breaks down.
I can't be safe as a state rep.
Y'all are reaching right now because you need something to get at these people with, and I don't know if maybe it is a little misappropriation of funds. Who gives a damn? It's $5,000, and most of it can be justified. Y'all got to leave these black people alone.
They really
leave them alone.
It's awful, and politics.
I take back my first comment.
What you said?
Our people never learn.
Well, but still, yeah, like it kind of applies though, because we know that we're under scrutiny all the time, and especially in light of things that have happened recently to politicians of color. So you've got to tread a little lightly. Any committee expenditure that is not supported by bills, receipts, or other documentation reflecting the purpose of the expenditure creates a presumption that the expenditure was made for personal use, the OCPF explained. Campaign finance regulators also cited Tyler for filing late disclosures and accepting individual donations that exceeded the annual $1,000 limit. Tyler did not immediately respond to a request for comment Tuesday. In a response, including in this OCPF agreement, however, she explained she experienced limited mobility after giving birth in the winter of 2025, which impacted my ability to personally oversee certain campaign finance activities. She said her campaign has worked to right the wrongs state regulators flagged, also correcting the issue with personal expenditures by personally reimbursing forming a committee to ensure full compliance. Tyler was first elected to the Massachusetts legislature in 2016, edging out embattled community activist Monica Cannon Grant in the primary. She serves as vice chair of the Joint Committee on State Administration and Regulatory Oversight and represents a district that stretches from Fenway to Roxbury. State rep. She's a state rep. How does that? Where they at? We vote for them?
Yeah, we voted.
We vote for them? Okay. What's in the comments? What's in the comments section?
Oh, don't read the comment. Go to the next one.
Okay, nothing in the comments.
Bunch of white people, bunch of white Republicans.
No. I was looking at our comments, not their comments. Sadly, a fourth child has died from the flu in Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
A fourth child. People.
You know what, today?
They can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Y'all know my son was a super preemie.
You got it
and who?
You.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Because like I said, I had kind of like not moved quick on getting his when you're supposed to get it September, October. And then when I first saw an article saying about how many children die each year from the flu, I was like, we got to go and do this, bro.
Yeah.
So
today they're having a free vaccine clinic today. I'm going to give you guys information
yes,
right now.
Please. Yeah.
10 o'clock till about 2. I got you.
Okay,
I'm going to let you know we can't go at 10 o'clock.
What'd you say?
Can't go at 10 o'clock.
Well, yeah, but still, he said it's from 10 to whatever. Get out there, get your children vaccinated, and get yourself vaccinated. This new version of the flu that has come about is no joke, and it's be careful. Licensing board hears 2 versions of the chaos inside a theater district club where a woman fatally collapsed on a dance floor.
Oh yes, let's get into this.
Yeah. So this I don't know if this is the right article that we want to read, but I like Adam's style. So here we go. Icon at 100 Warrington Street in the theater district and family members and friends of Anastasia Colon Morales, who collapsed there, painted dramatically different pictures yesterday of what happened as first patrons and then Boston EMTs worked ultimately unsuccessfully to revive her early on December 21st. The 2 sides clashed before the Boston Licensing Board, which held a hearing on 3 citations police issued the club after the incident: service to an intoxicated person, failing to supervise conduct of a licensed premise crowd, and permitting a disturbance resulting in the state licensed premise becoming a focal point of police attention. Exactly. Like, do you have a thing? Icon has been shut down. Icon has been shut since that night on the orders of the Mayor's Office of Consumer Affairs and Licensing, headed by Kathleen Joyce, who is also chairwoman of the licensing board. The Mayor's Office oversees entertainment venues. The licensing board deals with liquor licenses. Morales was 27 with 2 young children and a heart condition when she died. Icon, okay, please go.
All right, here goes a clip. One second. Here we go.
Responded to the medical emergency, and they've yanked the club's license. A Boston nightclub is under the microscope after a woman collapsed on the dance floor and later died at the hospital. City leaders are investigating the way employees responded to the medical emergency, and they've yanked the club's license while they get answers. NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath actually first spoke to the family a couple of weeks ago last month. He's staying on it for us tonight. He's got the new developments here. Ryan?
Colton, the Boston Licensing Board had a hearing today questioning management at Club Icon about what happened after Anastasia Morales was unresponsive on the dance floor. Family members shared new video with me that shows the chaotic scene as first responders arrived. Boston police say this was the commotion that greeted them when they responded to Club Icon in Boston's theater district last month. Anastasia Morales, a 27-year-old mother of 2 kids, was on the ground without a pulse. She would later die at the hospital.
They say they immediately responded to the situation. They did not.
Angelica Morales is her sister and says the party continued inside the club as she and other friends tried to get help, something she first told me when I spoke with her on Christmas Eve.
They neglected my sister 100%, and you just hope that people will help and have some type of humanity, and there was none.
The family says after briefly stopping the music, it started playing again, which made it difficult for first responders to get to Anastasia for CPR.
Who
gave the order to continue the music to the disc jockey.
In this video, you hear people trying to get the DJ's attention. A friend of Anastasia told Boston's licensing board that she ran outside to flag down police.
Everybody was still partying. There was no type of urgency. Nobody stopped.
But Club Icon is disputing those claims. Bouncers and a bartender testified that Morales, who had a heart condition according to family, showed no signs of intoxication and was only there for 30 minutes before collapsing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody to head to the exits, please.
The club's security director praised the actions of his employees.
My security did a tremendous job of clearing a really good path for all the emergency personnel to get to the patient at that point.
An attorney for the club says surveillance video provided as evidence to the board shows the rapid response, calling the incident a tragedy that they could not have prevented.
Icon staff and security reacted to what can only be described as a catastrophe, a medical emergency in a busy nightclub with all necessary speed and professionalism.
So the licensing board is expected to decide if the business should face any violations at its meeting on Thursday. For now, the club's license to operate remains suspended, and we'll, of course, keep following this for you.
What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about this?
You know,
this whole thing.
6'7", you know. I don't mean to laugh at the situation.
No, I don't think you're laughing. I think you don't know what to say.
At that moment, it's so frantic. Everything is so frantic, and you're like, I can't take the sister's recollection 100% because she was dealing with
in distress,
trauma, and at the time. So, you know, in that moment, a lot of things can go on and everything can seem kind of crazy than what it really is. And I've seen text messages with the staff responding and saying they're not putting the music on, but you can understand being in a club at that type of situation. That's kind of, you know, you got to let everybody know.
It's hectic.
It's dark.
And
you don't know what's going on.
I mean, just from the clips that they showed right there, I understand. I'm very sympathetic to the loss.
Yeah.
Just from the clips right there, and from being in clubs myself, I know that it can be chaotic. What they showed, the people asked them to stop the music. We heard them asking them to stop the music. We heard them telling them, you know, to make their way to the exit. I don't know at what time those things happened, but it's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's just so very sad. One of the charges that they're looking at is serving an intoxicated person. And again, you know, the comment section is where we shouldn't always go. But they said something about like there was like it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been the amount.
What do you
mean? There was something like their group had 33 drinks. The group of people.
But the sister said that that she wasn't drinking.
The girl?
In one of the videos, the sister said that the girl was not drinking. So it couldn't. I think it had to do with the heart condition. I just feel like two things can be right.
Yeah.
I don't know if two things are right here. I feel like we saw the video with them asking them to lower down the music. The people who are in distress should not be asking the people to lower down the music.
Right.
It should have went to a manager and somebody that is familiar with the club to go over there and stop the music.
Yeah.
There was no way that we should hear them begging them to stop the music.
True.
And even if it is, there should be another video that they have where it's like, yo, we did stop the music. The stupid music never went on. We never did it. I also feel like all venues that serve alcohol and that allow a lot of people into their space should have medical procedures in place and a defibrillator and all the things that you need. I don't understand why that wouldn't be in a club anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like in the club you should also have like an extra stretcher and like some extra clothes. A wheelchair. Like you should have all of those things because these are things that are familiar to nightclubs. Somebody's gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Somebody might break their ankle. One time back in the day, we knew one of our friends that dropped down the whole stairs and broke up his neck. You know, like these are kind of things that you should have on hand at a club where alcohol is being served and niggas get people get inebriated and stuff and such. So I don't know.
I agree. I don't think you said anything wrong there. I agree with all the things that you said. It's very, very sad. And I must say, that day when we were at that club when he fell down and broke up his neck, their medical response was very swift.
Very quick. It was there.
Yep.
It was there.
It was there. What else do we have going on in here? When 2 cops began checking IDs at an Alston bar, upwards of 100 patrons began running for the door.
That's the effects of ICE. Now everybody think they about to get deported, even if you from America.
No, it was all children from
Yeah,
colleges
underage
that wasn't
drinking.
old enough. The draft, 32 to 34 Harvard Ave in Alston, which is already closed this week as punishment for the 9 underage drinkers state investigators found there last Valentine's Day, is in trouble again, this time with the Boston Licensing Board for the 3 underage drinkers a pair of BPD licensing detectives found there one night in October. At a hearing this morning, yesterday, Detective Eddie Hernandez said he and his partner might have dinged the bar for even more than 3 tippling younglings, but that as they were checking their second and third IDs of the night, other patrons noticed, and a majority of bar patrons immediately and rapidly walked out.
To any bartenders or store clerks, they are watching. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Stoddard getting answers on why Springfield police are doing compliance checks throughout the city.
This is our warning, so you won't know when we're coming.
Each year, the Springfield
That's not
Police
it?
Department
No.
conducts random compliance checks with fresh.
This one was in Alston. What they say? Sorry.
Oh, there's no video.
Bar owner Derek Brady acknowledged the night of October 16th. He estimated between 75 and 100 people ran out. The bar manager, he said, didn't understand why all the patrons were leaving so suddenly. Bar owner Derek Brady acknowledged the night of October 16th was mismanagement at its finest, and said he's tired of losing money at the draft and that we've entered into a deal trying to get out of operating this establishment in the future. He's like, I don't want to have nothing more to do with this goddamn place.
Leave me alone.
Brady might have more problems to contend with after the licensing board votes on possible sanctions for persons under 21 in possession of alcohol on the premises, after acknowledging that the guy he had managing the bar at the time was a guy he told the licensing board in 2024 that he would never hire again. That man, Raji Pine, was involved in an incident that led to the closing of a downtown bar Brady co-owned, the Loyal 9, a rebrand of the Fatal to Visitors Sons of Boston. Fatal to Visitors. Jeez, Adam is so out of... We got to get Adam in here. In which way Pine may or may not have tried to strangle his then-girlfriend in an office in the bar's basement. God. What happened there? Brady, who has been longtime friends with Pine, said he hired him to run the draft in desperation in the fall after another uncontroversial manager abruptly quit and he couldn't find anybody else. Brady acknowledged his friend didn't do a good job at the draft given what happened in October. Board chairwoman Kathleen Joyce, who was very busy, we've mentioned her a couple times today, who told Brady after the Loyal 9 incident she would carefully scrutinize any new bar ventures he might get involved with, even asked F, given what happened with Loyal 9, if it was a good business decision to rehire his friend. No, I don't, he allowed, adding, however, it's not easy to find good people. Anyhow, this is a pretty long article, but that's what happened. That is crazy. Y'all got to do better.
Y'all got to be better people.
Be better than that. A new bill aims at reducing how many miles people drive in Massachusetts, and I'm not sure what this is about, but I had to explore that. Let's see. A new bill proposed in Massachusetts aims to reduce how many miles people drive in their cars. Lawmakers say the goal is to reduce the state's greenhouse gas emissions. While no specific mileage was listed, the bill would require MassDOT to set goals to reduce the number of statewide driving miles in general. The proposal is a push to align the state's transportation plans with its climate mandates and is based on similar laws in Colorado and Minnesota. The bill would establish a new council to find ways to make public transportation more accessible for residents, looking at solutions like trains, ferries, buses, bike paths, and more. Well, let me tell you something. If they ain't got a carpool, don't add me into it, okay? Listen. The purpose of the Freedom to Move Act is to ensure that we are investing in all transportation options, both roads and highways, and cleaner alternatives like trains and buses to help align Massachusetts with its climate targets. The bill's sponsor, Democrat Senator
I thought
Cynthia
Donald
Stone
Trump said that there was no climate problems.
Well, that's a lie.
You don't think that's no. Drill, baby, drill.
Well, he sure drilled. It's steel, baby, steel.
Yeah.
So sad.
We're going to run Venezuela. I can't do a Donald Trump voice at all.
Because you don't know how to talk stupid.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyhow, that's that. I'm done. Local news is over. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and have the national news. And we got quite a lot of that because we didn't get to it yesterday. Be right back, Saucy and Friends in the morning. Spark FM online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
MLK weekend, we outside and we turn any vibes all the way up. And when I say all the way up, Boston, get ready for Sunday, January 18th. We get ready for Fetology, the golden era. We talking real Caribbean vibes from the 90s to the 2000s. The golden era of rhythm, anthem, wine, and pure bashments. It's a birthday celebration for Gary Banton and Big Trini.
Oh gosh.
And we take it over Sorrel and Lime, 986 Blue Hill Avenue. It's Fetology, Chapter 1. Music by the big selectors, Clarity House Crew.
Clarity House, a veteran from 19, how long?
DJ Legend.
Me press trigger, me no press people button.
Diamond Dale and the Sunning Family, and more.
Take a jump, take a jump, take a jump up now.
Back-to-back juggling, no long talking, and straight vibes. That's Fetology. Get your early bird tickets right now on Eventbrite.com. MLK weekend, no work, no school, all fets. Sunday, January 18th. Tag your crew and touchdown early. Boston, Larry Fets.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Everybody better get her, cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it, because I'm out here popping mine. Don like this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at SparkFMOnline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and
Now that
Rockstone
we
Triz.
found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? I never would know the end. What comes after that?
No, I have no idea what that. I
Does
don't
anybody know the words to that song, or just the chorus?
I don't know those.
That's the chorus because that's crazy. What I want
The
to
only
say.
line I know from Heavy D said something about something. Don't forget the ice cream. Can't have ice cream without whipped cream. that's the only line I know by Heavy D.
Because y'all was hungry. All right, national news. Let's see what's going on around us. Venezuelan regime issues decree to search and capture everyone involved in the promotion or support of the U.S. operation. Get them all. Capture them all. Lock them up. If you all excited about this, lock them up. The Venezuelan regime, now led by interim President Delcy Rodriguez, following the capture of Nicolas Maduro, issued a decree ordering police to immediately begin the national search and capture of everyone involved in the promotion or support for the armed attack by the Trump administration. Reuters noted that the decree has been in effect since Saturday, but was published in full on Monday. The decree comes even as Rodriguez called on the U.S. to work jointly on a cooperation agenda and appealed for peace and dialogue after assuming the role following the capture of Maduro. Let's go to this clip from Brute that Tristan has here.
Oh, boy. Where is that? I don't see the, you see the volume thing?
What?
I don't see the place to raise up
Oh,
the volume.
for the volume. That's interesting.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, right there in the top. Let me see it too, boy.
Conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela, and it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II. We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. We want peace, liberty, and justice for the great people of Venezuela, many from Venezuela that are now living in the United States and want to go back to their country. It's their homeland. We can't take a chance that somebody else takes over Venezuela that doesn't have the good of the Venezuelan people in mind. So we're going to stay until such time as we're going to run it, essentially, until such time as a proper transition can take place. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country. This partnership of Venezuela with the...
Well, fuck you then, Paul.
Like...
What? What? So, in a message published on Sunday on the official social media channels, Rodriguez said Venezuela's priority was to pursue balanced and respectful international relations with the United States and other countries in the region based on sovereign equality and non-interference. She said the government is prepared to collaborate with Washington on an agenda oriented towards shared development within the framework of international law. First, Miss Lady, I can tell you that nobody on Trump, including Trump, knows exactly what any of that means. They have no idea what anything that you said and want to do means. Like, you've got to talk to them in very stupid language like, hey, we come to table, sit down, talk. Figure out. All of these big words that this is what the Democratic problem is, though. They like to sound way too intelligent and smart. We are realizing that America is not into all of that.
Yeah.
We like
man.
chaos and messiness. So unless the Democratic Party is ready to get messy and start using elementary school phrases, sentences, and words, y'all are not gonna reach anybody but the educated. And there's not too much of us out here, I think.
No.
Because the rest of them is out here. Like, my MAGA friend, he also is insistent of January 6th was paid protesters.
Paid protesters.
I said I watched it on my eye with my eye too old
Right.
on the live
I watched
TV,
it on the live
streamed
TV.
across the world. I remember being in the living room because yesterday was the 5th year anniversary. I remember being in the living room, pacing back and forth like, "That's all like this nigga do."
I was like, this is real? I didn't know that it was real. I thought the shit was not real.
Bro, I think I laughed for like an hour while it was happening because I was like, this is not real life.
Yeah.
And for MAGA supporters to still feel in their heart that either it was an inside job or it was paid protesters, I need you guys to help me understand why Donald Trump would pardon paid protesters to make him look bad.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
And when you guys don't make it make sense, you insult my intelligence, you take me for idiot, and we've realized that we don't like that.
We don't like that. Not me and my homegirls.
Not me and my homegirls. President Donald Trump, I don't know to read anything from him because I'm still
Just read
very
the headlines,
confused about why y'all voted that man back into office.
Tell me the why.
Boston City Hall? Damn, Tristan. Today, free vaccine clinic, free vaccine clinic, 10 to 2, Boston City Hall, room 801 for the flu vaccine, ages 6 months and older, COVID-19 vaccine, ages 6 months and older. So if you guys need some free way to get healthy, then go down to City Hall. See what I did there? I'm like Muhammad Ali, kind
I see
of.
what you did.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Oh, wow.
Venezuelan opposition leader tells Hannity she certainly loved to personally give Trump her Nobel Peace Prize.
She need to go jump in a lake.
Oh, this is the Machado?
Yeah.
Or Chavez or whatever. No, that's Marcado. I can't stand her. I heard when I was doing the research over who got the Peace Prize, I heard that she was one of them soldiers in the street that be up and, representing Venezuela and want all the best from Venezuela. And she's so amazing. From the time that I started hearing about, she ain't made nothing but stupid ass decisions to me. So I don't know if it's me or if I feel some type of way, but I don't respect her at all for some reason. I can't get with it.
Yeah.
Here is this is what she says in the last time. I don't even want to hear this.
Well, I'm planning to go back to Venezuela as soon as possible. As I've always said, Sean, every day I make a decision where I am more useful for a cause. That's why I stayed in hiding for over 16 months. And that's why I decided to go out, because I believed that at this moment I'm more useful to our cause, being able to speak out from where I am right now. But I'm planning to go as soon as possible back home.
Stayed in the country, but you were hiding within your country until you went to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. And I want you to tell us, you never went back at that point. Did you not go back because you feared for your life? And tell us, I mean, it's not very usual that people will dedicate the Nobel Peace Prize to the leader of a different country and say publicly, he deserves this more than I do. But you did that.
Let me be very clear. As soon as I learned that we had been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, I dedicated to President Trump because I believed at that point that he deserved it. And a lot of people...
Ain't nobody got time for
No,
that.
I want to hear what... And a lot of people... I need to understand. Like, I want to know.
I keep telling you, stop trying.
No, but I wanted to see what she was going to say. Like, she was like, I think that he deserved it at the moment. Did you change your mind? Like, what made you feel like he deserved the Nobel Peace Prize?
He don't deserve it. Everybody. This is the war president.
Okay, so now that Maduro is out, like, you don't have to do that.
Sorry, like, based on the explanation that the lady that we watched yesterday or Monday, it was all political theater.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, and that's just what it was. It was that.
And those kind of things upset me because maybe she was a good person, but now this literally taints you, and you need more people because nobody believes you, and for you to mess up whatever you were in hiding for 16 months to come out of hiding to dedicate your Nobel Peace Prize to Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
You know,
in hopes that he will protect her.
These type of Venezuelans, like these are the type that was probably we will vote for Donald Trump, and then he deported y'all. The first one declared war on your country, and now your secret leader is like, yeah, he's the man. Okay, all right, okay, stupid. Colombian,
because where's the other woman that actually won the election?
The vice one who was like, no, you can't come in here and just take stuff. Yeah, I don't know. She might be on Maduro's. I don't know. I'm confused. You want to know why I'm confused? Because it's not America and it's not our goddamn business. That's not our business. If you want to send a couple of aides over there to help them, but you don't go intervening in somebody else's business when we don't got no business ourselves. He's over there sending them, they're getting all kind of food and SNAP benefits or something like that right now, while we got shut down by the government and you blocked our SNAP benefits to the American people who need it. Makes sense. Colombian President Petro taunts Trump admin over threats after Maduro capture. Want to put me in prison? Try, he says. Colombian President Gustavo Petro, he's been speaking out pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Taunted U.S. counterparts Donald Trump and Secretary of State Mark Rubio as the two parties continue to exchange threats following the capture of Venezuelan Nicolas Maduro. During a public address during the weekend, he particularly took aim at Rubio, who is a complete CUNT, saying, if you want to put me in prison, try if you can. Try to get me in an orange jumpsuit. The Colombian people will come out in my defense. These people won't kneel before you. No Colombian is guilty of what happened to your grandfather or your father in Cuba, he claimed. Here is a clip.
An oil embargo and escalating pressure by the White House is making that mission difficult.
Here at this border crossing, you can see Colombia's security presence increasing. More soldiers, more guards. They're ready for trouble if things go south in Venezuela, and hundreds of thousands of refugees head this way. Across the border, gunfire was heard in Venezuela's capital overnight near the presidential palace. Police say they were shooting at unauthorized drones, but there are serious questions emerging about who is running the country. Maduro's vice president, Delcy Rodriguez, was sworn in as interim president. She's in a tough spot, caught between hardline military leaders at home and the White House demanding cooperation.
We have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth.
It's also unclear if Maduro's arrest will be the start of a regime change. President Trump says opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who just won the Nobel Peace Prize, will not be Venezuela's next leader. But she says she's heading back there as soon as she can.
At this moment.
I don't know. That's why we got to mind our business, and we don't be minding our business enough. And
this is the thing. We got to mind our business. Businesses have to be mined.
2,000 federal agents being deployed to Minneapolis and Trump crackdown. Mayor responds, this is about sowing chaos.
What? Minneapolis?
In Minneapolis. That's in Indiana. Where's that? In
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That's where Prince is from.
I went to Minneapolis for a conference.
Did you?
Yeah. It was the Eastern... Urban. Yep. 2,000 federal agents. It was.
I went to Milwaukee for a
What conference?
It was something with TAGV. I was doing a presentation. I went twice. Remember, first time I went with Uncle Ulrich.
Yeah.
The second time I went by myself.
Yeah. That's what we should. We should bring back TAGVs.
We need that.
I thought about that this week.
We need that around here.
We're going to figure it out.
2,000 federal agents being deployed to Minneapolis amid Trump crackdown. Mayor responds, this is about sowing chaos. And it is. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey talks to CNN's Aaron Burnett about Trump administration deploying 2,000 federal agents to Minnesota in a widespread immigration operation on the heels of a giant welfare fraud scandal in the state. So... you guys have obviously heard about the Somalian daycare fraud scandal situation.
Tell me what no. I know that the was it the Somalians?
Somalians.
That were doing all this stuff it was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where Waltz is.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the daycare scandals?
I don't know.
Oh.
What I do know, that it was tried and finished and done with 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years.
So recently, a video what did they call a streamer decided that they found the story somehow from 2 years ago. They wanted to do their own investigation. So they went up to the daycare and started like taping and filming and they didn't tape or film any children. So assumed that there was no children and that the fraud was still going on and decided that that went viral. VP Vance retweeted it, a whole bunch of other retweeted it, the bots got of it, and now all of a sudden the Somalian scandal happened yesterday and it's taking all of America's money this week. So like there's really no real conversation there. There was something that was dealt with. It was led by a white woman. The daycare center was led by a white woman. Those people have already gone to court. Those people have already been tried. So this whole thing is just, again, literal propaganda and bringing up old shit that didn't matter anymore because you wasn't even there. And somehow it's Biden's fault.
Right. And because everything is Biden's fault.
Everything is Biden's fault.
Biden, they cursed the day that Biden was
Boy,
born.
Biden, I don't know what Biden did to those people. Oh, because Biden stole his election, right?
Oh, yes.
So that is why he is upset with Biden because Biden personally went and stole the election that he was supposed to be able to have for a
by
term.
himself.
White House discusses options to acquire Greenland, says military use isn't off the table.
I'm going to take a break. I did too much.
I know. I'm sorry. I heavy loaded the national news in the front with the Trump White House.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to get it out of the way, and it's things that we must know.
Maybe they'll call it Americaland and Amerizuela. Trumpzuela and Trumpland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he changed after this seizing of Maduro. He changed the name of the Monroe Doctrine to the Dunroe Doctrine.
He did. Because he's a dumbo. That's why. Because what the hell is that? Idiot. You know, I'm tired of it.
Chris said, you look like a total upgraded version of the expensive version of Cruella de Vil from the 101 Dalmatians.
Wow. Wow.
The Gulf of Trump.
Is he talking to me?
No, me, my nail. Oh, no, you. I think it's you. Yeah, it's definitely you. You need my nails.
Can I have your nails?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to get my nails done today. Guess what? Same way as yours.
Same Z's.
Do that.
White House airs unedited N-word in video celebrating Maduro's capture. I think it was purposeful. Trump admin attempts to rewrite January 6th history, accuses police of escalating tension. So this is a video that I do need you guys to see because I'm confused. Because these people, Trump's administration has literally rewritten the the White House situations and blaming everybody but Trump, but the people who did the thing. And I'm seriously like confused about how we're here, why we're here in America with this. Like, how come this is allowed? Nobody can stop them. Just send this in your Facebook. I'm upset.
Play the story first.
To me,
why are we here in America?
Since the January 6th assault on the U.S. Capitol. After the election, President Trump pardoned nearly 1,600 rioters, some returning to the Capitol today, holding onto their pardons. And tonight, the White House on its official website saying the protesters on that day were peaceful. The official White House website also accusing Vice President Mike Pence of cowardice and sabotage, and what Mike Pence is now saying tonight. Here's Jay O'Brien.
Tonight, exactly 5 years since the violent January 6th attack, pardoned Capitol rioters returning to protest. Some in the crowd clashing with counter-demonstrators as they marched to the Hill. Marking the anniversary, the White House unveiling a new website, trying to rewrite the history of the riot, repeating the lie the 2020 election was stolen and accusing then Vice President Mike Pence of cowardice and sabotage for rejecting President Trump and certifying the election, and calling many in the mob that injured more than 140 police officers peaceful protesters. President Trump pardoned all of the nearly 1,600 January 6 defendants. Today, some proudly carrying frames.
All right, let's go to the other one.
This one shows a little compilation video of what they're saying happened and what we know as a people that actually happened. This is the video I sent my MAGA friend. He was like, yeah, they're paid protesters. So why would he be trying to change around the narrative of paid protesters?
Democrats for January 6th and praising people who stormed the Capitol has been added to the White House website. Here's what it says. On the 5th anniversary of the January 6, 2021 storming of the U.S. Capitol, the White House added a page to its website that defends Trump's role in the events, blames Democrats for branding the incident as violent, and praising participants as patriotic citizens who were held as political hostages by a vengeful regime. In 2021, thousands of Trump supporters breached the Capitol, with rioters damaging government property, aggressively clashing with police officers, and threatening politicians, all as a means of protesting the results of the 2020 election. The White House website says that Democrats masterfully reversed reality after January 6th, despite no evidence of armed rebellion or intent to overthrow the government. The official website claims that it was the Democrats who staged the real insurrection by certifying a fraud-ridden election, ignoring widespread irregularities, and weaponizing federal agencies to hunt down dissenters. The webpage also includes a timeline of January 6th events, spanning from before Trump's speech through his 2024 election victory. The timeline claims that his supporters peacefully marched to the Capitol in a manner that was orderly and spirited, with flags, signs, and chants supporting President Trump. It goes on to accuse Capitol Police of turning a peaceful demonstration into chaos by aggressively firing tear gas, flashbangs, and rubber munitions into crowds of peaceful protesters, injuring many and deliberately escalating tensions. It also has a heavy focus on Nancy Pelosi, stating that she took responsibility for the events. The website includes a tribute to 9 citizens who died as a result of the incident, 4 of whom died at the Capitol and 5 who took their own lives while awaiting trial. The new White House page presents a very different narrative from how the day was viewed by the Biden administration, with Biden describing the event as an unprecedented assault on democracy. What do you think of the new January 6th webpage? Let us know in the
Trump is somebody that I want to spit on.
Yeah, like
yeah, like he, and I think that is just the lowest of the low, and I think it's disgusting, and I hope that nobody ever does that to me.
Yeah.
But that is the way that I feel towards Donald Trump. Like it evokes a feeling of wanting to do something
violent,
vile, and disgusting.
And that's he encourages that, whether it's on his side or our side.
Yep.
Those idiots want to be violent just because he makes them feel violent, and on the other side, I feel like we feel violent because he makes us feel violent.
Yeah.
Like, I wish a MAGA would.
Yeah.
That's what I be waiting for. A Karen to say something to me or somebody that I know so that I can be ignorant. We need to match ignorance with ignorance. And y'all ain't doing it. Y'all ain't doing it.
Hey, Maya. Maya said our faces look good.
Oh, hi. We didn't even get. Did you do your
I did a couple steps.
Oh, I didn't do any. I just did my regular steps. But I took my bag around with me to the house.
Oh,
it looks nice though. It looks very nice.
And I did a little lip line and a little oral, and I did my eyebrows and a little.
See that.
I did a beat.
You look good, girl. NIH Director Jay Bhattacharya. They should change Bhattacharya. States DEI-related grants won't be renewed in 2026. We are not interested in funding DEI. All right.
Why y'all still talking about that?
What is a DEI grant? As Afrotech previously reported, following a settlement agreement, the Trump administration announced it would review applications that had been frozen as a result of DEI efforts. The NIH had previously cut $783 million in grants for this reason, a move that the Supreme Court approved in August of 2025. NIH officials will complete their consideration of the applications in the ordinary course of NIH's scientific review process without applying the challenged. I don't know what this says. Can you go to I don't know. Y'all ain't gonna get no grants if it's for black people or any other or Latinos or Asians.
And my job that I do works with a lot of NIH grants. The NIH supports a lot of research, and so what they're saying is any of those grants that have to do with DEI, they're not going to be supporting anymore. So
Well, there you go. Yeah. Y'all better find your own money.
As long as they don't take away my job,
as long as my job, I'm not telling you was before DEI.
I wasn't hired as DEI.
You was hired as regular eye.
That's another thing. Yesterday we were interviewing somebody for my position. I don't know if I can even say that. We were interviewing somebody for a position in our thing, and my boss is saying how there was a candidate that is very good, and they were having a hard time figuring out if they would let her be interviewed for the position because she doesn't have a college degree. And I said, she has 12 years experience of working in the field.
Yeah.
But they were considering if they.
She doesn't have a college. What would the college degree have provided her that the experience wouldn't have given her?
Exactly. And I said, well, they need to come around and they need to fix that because college is starting to become a luxury that a lot of people can't afford and aren't doing.
Yeah.
And if you want people to continue to enter into this company, you're going to have to start looking at people with experience.
First of all, y'all got to ease up on your requirements because people are making bank from streaming their lives on their daily lives, taking a poop and brushing their teeth. So you guys have this economy, as it is breaking down, needs to adjust its requirements. Like a black woman who wants a tall black man with money and things. This is what Kevin Samuels had to sacrifice.
From experience, I got to tell you, you got to stay with what it is that you say you like, and you got to go after that because it's not necessarily worth it to lower your standards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting, CPB, announced its board voted to dissolve itself after 58 years as an organization under Congress voted last year to pull federal funding allocated to NPR and PBS. For more than half a century, CPB existed to ensure that all Americans, regardless of geography, income, or background, had access to trusted news, educational programming, and local storytelling. CPB President and CEO Patricia Harrison said in a statement Monday, when the administration and Congress rescinded federal funding, our board placed a profound responsibility. CPB's final act would be to protect the integrity of the public media system and the democratic values by dissolving, rather than allowing the organization to remain defunded and vulnerable to additional attacks. What has happened to the public media is devastating, CPB's board of directors chair Ruby Calvert said.
And this has to do with PBS as well?
Yep,
Okay.
PBS and NPR.
Okay.
After nearly 6 decades of innovative educational public television and radio, Congress eliminated all funding for CPB, leaving the board with no way to continue the organization or support the public media system that depends on it. Yet even in this moment, I am convinced that the public media will survive and that a new Congress will address public media's role in our country because it's critical to our children's education, our history, culture, and democracy to do so. That's so crazy.
It's sad.
That's so sad that programs like a Sesame Street, Arthur,
Carmen
Reading
Sandiego.
Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. I thought Reading Rainbow just came back.
But they on PBS. So I mean, it's one thing that's good right now is that there's a lot of other streaming services that can potentially pick up some of these programs and continue them.
Sesame Street was picked up by HBO.
Oh, I thought it was Netflix. Who was picked up by? Somebody else was picked up by Netflix too, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I remember Sesame Street was on HBO for a while.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's unfortunate because it's not on
accessible.
public. Yeah, not everybody has cable or HBO anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just very, very sad and unfortunate to me that this is the state of America that we are in, and I really do hope that we do have a chance at the midterms and that America comes through and sends a very clear and firm message that that's not how it works here.
This ain't it.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
So keeping it move on. Cooperate. Teacher banned after telling pupils Rosa Parks did not give up bus seat and Martin Luther King was a fraud.
Fake news. Fake news.
A teacher told year 6 children that told her year 6 6-year
Year
a
6,
teacher who
6th
told
grade.
your 6
6th grade.
Oh, 6-year children that Rosa Parks did not exist and Martin Luther King was guilty of plagiarism has been banned. Patrick Lawyer, 62, was found to have brought the teaching professions into dispute after making a series of offensive comments. Witnesses explained to the panel how he had told year 6 pupils in a transition day lesson that Martin Luther King was a fraud and had embezzled lots of money, and that Rosa Parks did not really exist. The matter came to light when a parent complained about the lesson, which was meant to be in a medieval history. Some year 9 pupils present in the lesson told a witness that he put up a picture of Martin Luther King towards the end of the lesson, and when asked about him, Mr. Lawyer told the class that he had illegally changed his name and fraudulently obtained his doctorate. He also spoke about Rosa Parks and told them the bus seat event was all staged. His comments were deemed inappropriate and unprofessional by the panel, who said that pupils of the age do not have the ability to explore, test, and challenge minority views, which are present in an unbalanced fashion. The offensive comments are among several made by Mr. Lawyer during this time teaching. In a series of online newsletters he authored or co-authored, Mr. Laura said sex between 2 men was unnatural, unhealthy, disgusting, perversion. He also made Islamophobic statements describing Islam as a demonic and satanically inspired.
This man, what?
Another student said in around December 2020, he told pupils that back in the day, you used to be able to get cocaine purer.
That's true.
He's saying this to the 6th grade kid, the 6-year-old. I'm trying to figure what.
But it's true. Cocaine used to be purer back in the day.
That's the only that's why the only thing he said is right.
Children.
No, and it may not be correct, but I did learn on my hip hop tour that the Rosa Parks situation was planned.
It wasn't her that started it. It was another lady before her that I forgot her name.
Yeah.
That it actually was, and that Rosa Parks was kind of replanted there for aesthetics.
Exactly.
That's history, but don't say that she didn't exist.
Yeah, right.
Don't say that it didn't happen.
Right.
And if you're going to say that it was faked and it was staged, explain what the actual history is. And I feel like that's where he's messing up. You can't just go off of propaganda and say this is what happened without supplying context and what actually took place.
Right.
Because if he want to get into the history and tell the truth, then it will be a much harsher truth than what they think that Rosa Parks in the situation
Where was this? This was in America?
This was... Where is it? This was...
had to be Florida. Don't say.
Exactly.
I don't know. It doesn't say exactly where it is. Because people is crazy. Yeah. I don't know where it is, but I do. A biology teacher who asked a teenage girl about her kinks while he was supposed to be helping her with the CV had been banned around the classroom.
What is going on?
Yo, how come he has been teaching since 2020 with all of these issues?
But they said all of his degrees are fraudulent, right?
Yeah. So, at what point were you guys going to? I don't know. What? I'm trying to skim the article because he's wild. Mm-hmm. He also said that the masturbation should be taught, and after this subject matter went on to explain how he masturbates.
Goodbye.
He disclosed. He disclosed that he had redacted. Then asked pupil C about her kinks and whether she knew the difference between fetishes and kinks. He then reportedly told her his fetish, in order to be turned on, was girls and skirts and tights.
So this is in England.
Oh, in England. Okay, I was gonna say His fetish is girls with skirts and tights.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Monroe failing occurred in the outside. The panel convened. He's just been he's a habitual line stepper, an overstepper, and I'm not sure why they would, England, America, wherever it is, why they would allow him to still be teaching children.
Yeah.
The children
lock him up though. He needs to go to jail.
Children never told their parents. Teacher banned woman who dismembered her landlord wins $3 million as part of an ongoing lawsuit against transit system.
What?
I need a break. What?
Oh, man.
A woman who just to go to the video because I don't need to read through this. I need to hear it because
The woman accused of killing and dismembering her landlord went before a judge today. Sandra Kolalu faces charges of first-degree murder. Today, the judge granted a continuance, pushing that trial back to April 15th. Police say she killed Frances Walker last year in West Rogers Park. Walker was reportedly planning to evict her after exhibiting aggressive behavior, but her attorney says there is evidence that she may have been set up by another tenant.
Set up to dismember him? How do you set that up?
Maybe the other tenant dismembered him and he's blaming her.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, can't nobody set you up to dismember a person's body.
I was like, wait a minute, how'd that go? That never crossed my mind.
So this is a separate incident. So she is still there. However, she has been awarded $2.8 million in compensation from a separate incident with Chicago Transit Authority in relation to an injury caused by a bus. Kilulau, whatever her name is, also known as Sandra White, interesting, following a change in marital status, was convicted in April 2024 of first-degree murder and other charges in the killing of 69-year-old Frances Walker. She was sentenced to 58 years in prison, 58 whole years in prison. The civil case stemmed from a March 1st, 2018 incident in which Sandra White, the killer, was hit by a bus driven by Tyrone Bynum. She sued the CTA and Bynum in February of 2019, alleging orthopedic and neurological injuries, including chronic back and leg pain, according to court documents.
Now, she had chronic back and leg pain. She couldn't dismember nobody.
She was definitely set up. Bynum and the CTA later admitted at negligence, leaving a jury to decide damages. In February of 2023, a Cook County jury awarded White $3 million, including compensation for future medical care and loss of normal life. She's in jail for 58 years, though. A judge granted a new trial later that year, and a second jury reduced the award slightly, granting $2.8 million, including $400,000 for future medical care and $500,000 for future. Ain't that more? How you reduce the price and then increase her medical and future medical? The CTA requested another new trial and later appealed, arguing in part that the civil case should not have proceeded while White's criminal prosecution for murder was pending. My question is, again, two things could be wrong. She should not be awarded for getting hit by a bus when you dismembered a whole person and killed it. You don't get your $2.8 million.
Right.
Because if you wanted your $2.8 million, you wasn't going to kill your landlord.
Right.
And what you're going to do with $2.8 million in the jailhouse? Mad ramen noodles.
Ask the questions. Speaking of ramen noodles, yesterday we was here and Tristan was eating the ramen noodles.
It was smelling real nice, wasn't it?
I had ramen noodles for dinner last night. I wanted
Can you
ramen
close
noodles
this
so
sandwich
bad
here?
all day yesterday. Them ramen
Close it.
noodles, I think I got my ramen noodle fix for the year. They're not good.
They are very good. You ever had ramen noodles when you come in late night at the club?
I had the little orange one that come in a little bucket.
Oh, that
No, you
big
don't try the
bucket?
new
Yeah.
one.
No. You either do the square pack in the orange case or the little cup of noodles. You
Yeah.
don't try nothing else in no
Yeah.
bucket. That's not ramen.
You trying
Noah
to be
likes
fancy.
those. So I was like, oh, maybe these are good. But I didn't love it. So I don't think I'm going to want ramen noodles again.
Into the entertainment news. You want to go into that, girl?
Yes, let's get into the entertainment.
Oh, we got to go to a commercial break. Did we go to one?
Nope, let's go to it.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Saucy and Friends, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
MLK weekend, we outside and we turning the vibes all the way up. And when I say all the way up, Boston, get ready for Sunday, January 18th. We get ready for Fetology, the golden era. We talking real Caribbean vibes from the 90s to the 2000s. The golden era of rhythm, anthem, wine, and pure bashment. It's a birthday celebration for Gary Banton and Big Trini.
Oh gosh.
And we taking over Sorrel and Lime, 986 Blue Hill Avenue. It's Fetology, Chapter 1. Music by the big selectors, Clarity House Crew.
Clarity House, a veteran from 19 how long?
DJ Legend.
Me press trigger, me no press people button.
Diamond Dale and the Sunning Family, and more.
take a jump up now.
Back-to-back juggling, no long talking, and straight vibes. That's Fetology. Get your early bird tickets right now on Eventbrite.com. MLK weekend, no work, no school, all fets. Sunday, January 18th. Tag your crew and touchdown early. Boston, Larry Fets.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Hi, Grandma. Can Nina come over for dinner?
Sure. I've been meaning to ask you, what would happen if someone offered you a drink?
Grandma?
If anyone ever does, I want you to say, no, I have too much respect for my family and I don't want to get in trouble.
I promise, Grandma.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. That's underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. This message brought to you by SAMHSA and this station.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Body better get her, cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it, because here popping mine. Don like this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Yes, sir. We are back, and it's time for our entertainment news. If you're just tuning in, you are locked into Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. And let's get into some fun things, maybe. I don't know. You know, you really can't. What happened?
I was counting.
Go ahead.
Today is Vybz Kartel 50th birthday.
Sing a song for him.
He got a birthday song. It's called Vybz Kartel and Little Vybz got a birthday song.
So how you sing it?
It's I don't know.
Happy birthday.
It goes like
Play
this.
it today. End the show with it.
Oh, we're gonna end the show with it.
Oh, good. So
All
today,
right.
how is it? How old is he?
50. He is 50 years old. Happy birthday to Vybz Kartel. Big happy birthday shout out to Vybz Kartel and Vybz Kartel only. Drake faces
Teacher.
racketeering.
I can't hear you, Mike. Push your mic back in front of you.
Drake faces racketeering, illegal gambling, and streaming manipulation allegations in the new RICO suit. The suit alleges massive streaming farms to artificially inflate play counts on his music. You was talking about that the other day, Drake getting sued for RICO.
Yep, and I'm glad that he is, because Drake is a demon.
He dropped the case against that he was doing,
He didn't
right?
drop anything. He actually put some dubs on it and did more of it.
Oh, double down like Donald Trump. A live performance from Drake, who's grappling with a RICO lawsuit centering on alleged illegal online gambling platform Stake.us. Is Drake receiving consumers and bankrolling ongoing music blotting campaigns by promoting? What is going on here in this article? I don't know. Here we go. I'm going to start now. Self-proclaimed Stake.us users Lashana Ridley and Tiffany Hines just recently submitted the multifaceted RICO complaint to a Virginia federal court. The involved law firm Impressa Legal Group today put out a formal release about the case of Good Measure, about the case for Good Measure. However, similar suits, one filed in Missouri, are also in motion, and the Virginia action covers a variety of angles across its 22 detail-oriented pages. You got something?
No.
Okay. At the top level, the all-encompassing complaints defendants list alone extends to at least three continents. Toronto-born Drake, the Cyprus-headquartered company behind Stake.us, Boca Raton-born streamer Aiden Ross, and New South Wales-based George Nguyen alike are fending off the action. Is this article written bad, or am I reading wrong?
No, that's way that, and I don't care about Drake.
Anyway, that's what's going on with Drake.
Because Drake is so. I heard a song deal, and I was like, oh, who's this? Somebody was like Drake, and I was like, oh, he's still around.
Yeah. The other day they played They Not Like Us, which they play every 37 minutes and 50 seconds on another station. And right after they played They Not Like Us, they played a Drake song, and I was like, y'all so disrespectful. I'm kicking that effing door down. Ice Cube's son issues serious warning to Gilbert Arenas over Kobe Bryant hate. So I guess, I don't know, Gilbert Arenas said something about Kobe Bryant. O'Shea sees Kobe Bryant as his hero. He told Gilbert Arenas that he would F him up or something like that. He's going to kick him.
I feel like Gilbert Arenas should get effed up, because I feel like every time I hear his name, it's not for something... Nothing
good, right? Yeah. Cardi B exposes a text showing Stefan Diggs chef Mila Adams lied about the assault. Basically, she didn't. I don't know if what she showed says that the lady lied about the assault. The lady just said, I wish I could talk to you, but I can't right now. But my PR person is available whenever you want to talk in person.
So what does that mean?
I don't know, but it doesn't mean that
it doesn't.
She
can't talk because she's going through the case.
But then how does that prove that she lied?
Yeah.
Like, I can see, like, we exchanged text messages, but don't say that. Don't propagandize it.
Yeah, so Cardi B said, not once has that woman said anything to me about being touched, not once. She included a screenshot of a text message allegedly sent by the chef, though the full context of the conversation was not immediately clear. The chef's text said, I'm so sorry I can't talk to you. I didn't say that, especially in the way it was written. Please contact my mediator and she will answer anything you need to know, but only in person and confidently. So I don't see how that proves that whatever didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a reach.
Yeah.
That's a proof. That's not proof. That almost is the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, I can't talk to you right now about this over the text message. We
Mhm.
need to set up and work with our team to figure this out.
Right. And
yeah,
she's like, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. So
what's the problem?
Right.
And like I said, I believe he did it.
Mm.
I'm not saying that it was right. I'm saying that I believe he did it, and I think that there was other occurrences that happened within that situation that, you know, he did it. I don't think it's too crazy. You know, like, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I don't want y'all to cancel me or anything, but, you know, like, I'm pretty sure she was talking mad greasy and doing, you know, getting all indignant and stuff like that, and he probably just kind of, you know, choked her out a little bit. He should not have done that.
Mm-hmm.
You should not have done that.
Sometimes you gotta hem somebody up a little bit, though. I had to hem up Noah in the movies the other day.
Yeah, I don't like something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a little
strangulation.
check-elation, a little hem up.
Yeah, a little hem up.
I'm not saying it's right, and I don't want to be hemmed up, and he shouldn't have put his hands on her, period. That is all factual. Don't put your hand on nobody else. You can get in trouble. Losing your career, losing your home, losing your life over that. I don't know if that is what I don't think if the punishment fits the crime. Yeah. But
Nicki
yeah.
Minaj breaks her silence on her deportation petition. This is my home. Nicki Minaj has reportedly spoken out after a viral petition called for her deportation, leaving the global superstar heartbroken. Sources close to the rapper says that she feels her world is crumbling after reading thousands of comments questioning her citizenship and place in America. I've been a citizen for almost 10 years, Nicki reportedly told those close to her. She ain't no citizen, right?
Nicki Minaj? Their petition. There's a petition of over like,
She said, I pay my taxes. I raised my son here. How do you explain to a child that over 100 people want you gone? Insiders describe her current state as one of deep sadness rather than anger. They say America has been her home since childhood and that the backlash feels like a betrayal to someone who's given so much to her fans and the culture story.
I don't know what she's given. Whatever she gave to them, she took back when she sided with the people that want to oppress them.
I don't have any sympathy or empathy or whatever the word is that you're supposed to have
Girl,
for her at all.
Not even a little bit. Deport her. I'm going to add my signature, and I will actually wave her off at the airport as they take. I don't even want them to take her to Trinidad. Take her to El Salvador. Put her in there with the Tres Moños. What they call?
Tren de Aragua.
Yep. Tres Munoz.
Eddie Levert Sr. clarifies his Trump stance after he heard that the OJs are performing at the White House. And is that true? I don't know. Let's get into this story.
Like when black people do
Eddie
this.
Levert's still around.
Why you need to perform at the White House? It's not going to do nothing from your career. It's not giving you, what do they call, exposure. Why are you doing this? I wish black people would find a backbone.
Yeah.
Except for me, because if Trump offered me money, I'm letting y'all know I'm taking it because I need it. But I'm not going to pretend like I'm trying to reunite the black conglomerate and, you know, be unified with MAGA. I just need the money and I'm doing it for a check.
Yeah.
And it has to be at least $10 million.
$10 million.
$10 million. And no less. He cannot be bought for less. I will be bought for $10 million.
R&B icon Eddie Levert has stirred debate online after posting a series of conflicting messages about whether he would perform at a party connected to President Donald Trump.
What is it?
The OJ's frontman initially appeared to shut the idea down outright, only to follow up with comments that left fans uncertain about his final stance. Guess what he said?
What is it?
He said, I will perform for no less than $10 million. On December 23rd, he took to Facebook to address rumors that the OJs were slated to perform at an upcoming event associated with Trump. He made it clear at first that he wanted no part. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that the OJs are performing at the White House. If that's true, know that I want I won't be there and have nothing to do with it. All money ain't good money, especially orange money. Y'all be blessed. Later
Exactly.
that same day, he followed up to clarify that the event in question was not in Washington, D.C., but in Florida. It's not the White House in D.C., it's the one in Florida, Mar-a-Lago. I still ain't going, he wrote. The situation became murkier on December 24th when he posted again, this time framing his decision less as political stance and more as a professional one. I haven't said anything bad about President Trump, but I have the right to refuse to perform at any function. That's not paying me what I require. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Levert's comments contrast with the remarks he made years earlier about Trump in 2016 after the OJ's classic For the Love of Money was used as the theme for Trump's reality TV show The Apprentice. Levert spoke positively about Trump from a business standpoint. He's not a bad paymaster. His check cleared, Levert told Billboard back in the day. All right, that's nice.
All about the check for people, huh?
Tell you, boy, it's about to check for me.
Yeah. Gayle King, 71, faces backlash for complaining about her first class seat. And the netizens are saying, what are you, a teenage girl?
Gayle gets on my nerves.
You know, Gayle does get on my nerves. And not just like Gayle's persona. I don't like the way Gayle looks.
Oh, wow.
It bothers me the way that she looks. Celebrity journalist Gayle King posted on Instagram about her recent experience with United Airlines. She complained about the windowless first-class seat she got, even though it mentioned it was going to be a window seat. Her ticket read 18L window business class. 18 business class? How much business class they got? 18 rows. She posted the video to her 1.1 million followers, expecting sympathy only to be slammed for her privilege. In the video, King showed her seat on the 8-hour flight from Maui, Hawaii to New York. She was probably visiting Oprah, saying, I always like the window seat, and I know the L series is window seats. So I sit down, I go, oh, great, okay, let's look out the window. Oh, there is no window. She also pointed out the seat in front of her has a window, but hers does not. King continued her video saying, United and I have very different ideas about a window. What's a girl to do?
Let me tell you
She
something.
sound like Karen.
You want to know what it is? Rich people need to read the room. Rich black people need to read the room. Right now, there are people that are working and can't afford food, can't afford to live, and you're literally complaining about a window seat in first class flying from Maui when people really just want to be able to get to their job to make minimum wage to give it all back to their landlord and or the grocery store. You black rich people, I'm not saying to shrink yourself, but if you're not going to be using your voice for good, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
That's what she sound
Somebody
like.
said, imagine complaining about your first class leaf flat seat has no window.
Yeah, imagine in this economy when we're facing 27 wars, can't feed the poor, and you worried about your windowless first class seat.
That's tacky.
She just want a window seat.
Tacky. That's tacky. And then very lastly, Cardi B erupts over fake rape claims against her dad and throws shade at Nicki Minaj's husband. I saw that she also unleashed on Tasha K again.
Good, because Tasha K still ain't. If I was Tasha K, there would not be any form of Cardi, Barty, Lardy, B-A-B-C. I would not even get close to saying nobody's name. Lardy C, Lardy K, nothing. I wouldn't say anything that had a name and a letter associated with it because I would shut the hell up because I owe her $3 million.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to say to her, bro.
Yeah.
Like Cardi B could get the biggest scandal right now in the middle of Blue Hill Ave and somebody sends it personal to Tasha K. Tasha K be like, delete, I'm not doing it. Can't do it.
And she might. People were seeing her. She was in Star Market yesterday somewhere downtown.
No. They're just saying things.
She wasn't there?
It's some viral trend thing that they're saying, oh, I saw Cardi B in Unity. I saw Cardi B at Macumba's last night.
I thought that she...
No.
Oh.
No. Cardi B ain't going to be in Roxbury Stop and Shop buying food with $1 million as Stephon Diggs' baby mama. Yeah, she might be at the Target in Everett. You know,
see her in a
but she's not gonna be at the Grove Hall Stop and Shop.
When I saw that something, it flashed before me, Cardi B at Star Market. I was like, oh, she must be at the one down by the TV Garden. I never thought that it would be River Street. Do they got one on River Street?
Yes.
Yeah, they got one.
Oh, okay. So, that's all that we got here for y'all today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was tough.
What a day.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Yeah. What,
Oh,
Schneider,
man.
don't write my name with
I already told
2 stars.
Schneider that I'm not going to be responding to him if he's going to keep on writing in foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told Schneider, and I'm sticking by it.
Yeah, Schneider, I'm not going to be your friend.
Yeah, Schneider, no. No
Don't
friendship.
forget today, free vaccine clinic 10 to 2 at City Hall, room 801. Flu ages 6 months and older, and
good.
COVID-19 ages 6 months and older.
Very
So,
good. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Mir Wu, for all that you do for the city.
Other than that, keep it lax.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early in the morning. This is Saucy and Friends on Spark FM Online. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah.
Have a day you deserve.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark